YouTube. Wait, that's not mine. Hello, everyone. I hope today finds you residing in the most. What do I say when I come on? What was my thing? Hi, everybody. It's me, your old boy Gator. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Just enjoying the incredibly nice weather out. Eating some chili cheese Fritos. You know how that goes. And we're just in here to see if anybody we know that might want to show up and answer some questions and possibly, face their accusers. We'll see. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, let's go through some housekeeping. Bill With, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Tacos, yes, always tacos. And I did see the mother of the group, Nana. Hello, Nana. This is what you wanted, right, Mom? Nana wanted me to go live, so I'm absolutely gonna acquiesce to the wonderful Nana. Free, what's up, Fetty? How you doing, Fetty? If you want to come up, bro, of course you're more than welcome, man. And I'll actually do this. I'll put this out here like that. And I got Mickey. What up, Mickey? Joanne. Brooke from Bama. Brooke from Bama. Bama. Good to see you guys. Chica, what's up? And it's your birthday? Oh, right on. Well, happy birthday. Everybody give UK Tina a big shout out on her, I'm sure, 28th birthday. Happy birthday. Thanks for coming and spending a little bit of that with us. But yeah, we're just going to hang out here. We'll see what happens. I threw that stream up there for Fetty or one of the other guys if they want to come in. We got some folks that have been here for a while. Brooke, UK, you want to come in for your birthday? What's up? I mean, really, we're just going to be wasting time. Nana, of course, you're always welcome. I don't even have to throw that out there. Just let us know. Let me know if you want to come in, and we can, we're just sitting here waiting for somebody to show up. Will he show up? I doubt it. I doubt it too, William. We'll probably have a better chance finding the Chupacabra. Wait, I see Southpaw's name. Southpaw! Hello there, Southpaw. Southpaw, of course, you can come in anytime, brother. He's always here. You're always here for the fuckery, my man. And you're always usually a partner in crime in the fuckery, so I don't know what you're talking about. But so, it's been interesting. Let's get all these happy birthdays out of here, man. Or out of the way. I want her to get the full effect, the full birthday effect of Gator's Den. There's only 15 people in here, so that's it. 15 likes. So who's sitting on the outside? Anybody who might want to come in and face their accusers? Sharpay Mommy, what up? So what's really cool is seeing the folks. Well, one, seeing some of the YouTube folks come over and visit on TikTok, and then the TikTok folks coming over here to see us on the tubes. That's pretty neat. I like that. But so we've been enjoying ourselves over on TikTok, if you want to call it that, and it's been interesting to say the least. Like I was saying this morning, and for everybody who went over there and subscribed to that X5 podcast for Goose and those guys, thank you. Again, I'm not invested. I'm not friends with those guys. I kind of just cut up in the chat some, but they're just good guys, and they seem like they enjoy themselves as a group of dudes like we do. And I having seen what else is out there on TikTok, it's nice to support people that aren't just out there picking their nose and scratching their asses, and people that are just the grifty. So I know some of you guys over in YouTube here, you're not big fans of TikTok. You won't ever go over there. I get it. I wasn't ever going to go over there. It's the only reason I'm there. So out of the 25 people that are watching and 18 that have liked, it looks like we got a couple kind of sitting on the peripheral. So if you're out there, buddy, pop in. Come on. Come on, my man. Come talk to your old boy Gator. Anybody got any questions? Yeah, all right. His internet lawyer, that big attorney he has. I'm still waiting. What are we? Since July 24th, for any kind of response. Nothing. None of us have heard anything from him since July 24th. That's when we had our live, the big 5-hour live, and then of course I interviewed his brother right after that. No response from him then. So. I was promised a subpoena and a restraining order. And damn it, don't promise me something if you're not going to follow through. I'm just saying. Way back when I was on, I had no idea what happened. Oh, my man, look who's here. Everybody. Residing in the most high and gracious of all sofa chairs.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm all right, man. We're down in Miami today, man. Leslie had her Replicon show today in the hall, so we're down in Miami. Yeah.
How is it down there?
Miami?
Yeah.
No, it was cool. I mean, the convention is going good, but Miami is a shithole, man. I'm not lying. It reminds me of California. It reminds me of LA.
It's getting that bad, It's who runs Miami?
I can't remember the name of that dude, but even just the cost of living here, man, is getting like up to LA standards.
Yeah,
it's getting bad over here, and so many people are moving here. It's crazy.
Yeah. So the population's jumping up, and on top of that, that South Florida mindset, which is different than North Central and North Florida. That's starting to move up. It's Orlando. For those that don't know, Orlando used to be the delineating point for redneckery versus South Floridians, and I think it's definitely moved up. Jacksonville's probably taken over now, and
yeah, it's getting crazy, man.
So you've been I saw you over on the old talk.
Yeah,
cutting up a little.
I'm learning how to do it.
It's crazy. It's weird, isn't it?
It's different, bro. Just like just all the stuff you can do. And I didn't know, like, like on YouTube, you block somebody, they can still watch your content, they can still screenshot your stuff, everything.
Yeah.
Um, there, I found out, messing with our good buddy over there, that when you get blocked, you can't even watch the content no more.
And that's probably why he likes that forum, is because he can hide. And
Right.
that's traditionally been his MO, is to run and hide. So yeah, it's weird, man. I tried to explain it prior to the live. I was like, well, the production value is different on YouTube, and it's just a different setup. It's not just grabbing your phone and sticking it to your face. And so when we brought some of those folks into the studio, they were like, whoa, this is crazy, So
Right.
it's definitely, I'm not going to say it's more professional. It's just different. YouTube's different.
Right.
And man, we used to think it was so toxic over here, and it is toxic at times, but that TikTok space, man.
It's toxic, bro. It's toxic. And you get a lot of spam, messages and mail too. Like I've gotten a lot of messages, people wanting to do readings and shit, and
Right.
So,
Right.
I mean, it's definitely different for sure. And I hear a lot of people get banned over there though, so I don't know like what is allowed, what you can say, what you can do. I guess I have to learn. But
well, I'll have to talk to you offline about the secret that I found. And so what's happened, and for you guys that are watching over on TikTok, so it's been going on for a little while where my videos will get pulled for harassment or bullying, and all I have to do is appeal it, and it goes right back up, because there's no technically by the law, by the rules of TikTok, the laws of the fantasy world of Narnia, I'm not violating any standards. Nothing's coming out of my mouth.
Right. So yeah, that's interesting. I might have to, so just appeal it.
Yeah, so all I do is I just appeal them, and they go right back up like 3 minutes later. Like they're not even down 5 minutes.
Right.
And I wait, because I expect them to do that. So, and if I'm not waiting, somebody will reach out to me and say, "Hey, they got you. They got your video," and I'll just go and put it right back up.
Gator is getting very talented with the old TikTok.
I don't like it. I hate that fucking space, bro. I hate it.
It's definitely different for sure, man. It's taking me a minute to get used to. Well, Mustang Sally up in the chat, man. We got all kinds of folks in the chat.
Oh my gosh, we got everybody, man.
Stone, man, Mickey.
With heartbroken friend, and still do this day prayers and healing to everyone involved, folks under wife. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Honestly, our people know. The TikTok crowd probably thinks that we've been holding a grudge this whole time, but look, honestly, we let it go a long time ago. We just, it was nothing. We didn't give a shit. And then, we saw him over on TikTok, had nothing tangible to really go on at the time. And it would just, be weird to kind of come after him out of nowhere. But then he just fucking started talking about us. And man, bad idea, buddy. Thanks, UK. I just started learning to edit these videos. Actually, Bear taught me. I just started to learn to edit these videos. What was it, Fetty? Fucking 3 days after that live.
Yeah, it happened quick, man.
I didn't even have a TikTok until like
we're going in on it quick. Yeah, so, it was fast. A few days.
I just started editing videos, so we'll see what happens if I get good at it. But I'm just having fun, and I'm having a good time. Mustang Sally, what's up? Good, it's good to be back. It's okay. I'm not a big fan of the social medias, but I don't mind going and visiting Fetty or Bear or anybody else that we that we hang out with. So it's just weird for me to
Hey,
be
and
live. Feel live. Go ahead, bud.
I want to do something real quick, man. And it's been long overdue, and I
Yeah.
just want to take this time to do it. And I hope she's still listening. But I want to say a special apology and a huge sorry to Nana. I know that things happen, and I was wrong. I allowed my immaturity or lack thereof at the moment to get the better of me, and what I did was wrong. And I've been meaning to apologize for a while. Really haven't had the opportunity to, and I just want to really say publicly, I apologize to Nana. So
that's pretty badass, man. I didn't mean to flash your face up there for a second. I was trying to remember how to do it so you could have the screen. But I bet Nana appreciates that, man. Where are you at?
In due time, man. She forgives, man. It's not, hey, it's all good. I still wanted to apologize to her. She deserves that apology. She's deserved it for a while. And,
credit, man.
I've just been dealing with all this stuff over here and moving out here and the change and everything. I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Look at that.
Thank you. Yeah. That's been weighing on my heart.
For no other reason. If I went live today for anything, there it is right there.
That's cool, man. It's been weighing on my heart for a minute, so.
It's good. Yeah. It's good. And you're always a good dude. We know that.
Not perfect, but I try to do the best I can. Leslie is like in love with her spiders, boy.
Is she really?
Dude, she's like on it, man. For those that don't know in the chat, Leslie has taken up regal jumping spiders, which are native to Florida, and she's breeding them now. And she blows me away with just like she knows all the different species and because of the colors and just the different names and different. It's crazy, man. But she learned how to breed them. She's breeding them like crazy now, and it's crazy. She's really taking it serious.
In your house?
Dude, because when the mother-in-law moved out, when I brought her out, when we decided to move her out, which I think she's going to be going back, but she came out. So Leslie ended up sharing the office with me, and yeah, there's probably a good 300 and something spiders in there right now.
Fuck that.
Nope. Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, it's wild. They're cool though. They're small, dude. They don't hurt you. They don't bite or nothing.
So she doesn't want to breed those big banana spiders?
No, she's cool with the big spiders. Yeah, it took every ounce she had just to mess with these ones. But I guess they're a trip because their fangs, they're real colorful. You know what I'm talking about. You're Florida native, so you know. Yeah. But I mean, their fangs, they have like really cool colors, like bright fluorescent colors. So they like, and their colors of their fur really on the females are really crazy too, really cool colors. So Leslie just fell in love with them. She's been on it. So
that's pretty cool.
She's been going to the conventions out here, the Repticon conventions.
Yeah, you went to one a couple weeks ago too that you were at.
A month ago, and then we're down in Miami today. I did a short. Tomorrow I'll take a video or something.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not fucking with spiders, but I mean,
baby took the mealworm and dragged it in her web. She took the mealworm in her web.
She took it right in her web. Huh? She's like, man, I'm taking that whole mealworm. It's hard to see, but she took that. Where's the camera at?
Oh, I can't see it.
You can't even see, but she's in there. She's got that mealworm.
She just went out and grabbed it.
There it is. It's a baby spider.
It's right here. See the mealworm spinning?
You see the mealworm spinning? She's eating that mealworm. She's going to try and take it down. She might only get some of it, but.
Crikey.
That's a really rare color, dude. She's white and black.
She's got white face.
She's got a white face. So she's still a baby. She's young, but.
Crikey, here we see the baby spider eating the meal. The meal was putting up a fight.
Yeah, trying.
Will he get away? Nope.
Nobody likes the spiders. Today I had to change it up, man. I'm like, all right, we'll go to turtles because I was walking around showing everybody the snakes and the spiders. Right? I did a live for a minute, and finally I'm like, all right, we'll go to the turtles, man. We'll go over to the turtles.
Those turtles are cool.
They're really cool, man. When you see those turtles with the shells, because they clean the shells, dude. Like, you know, they clean them so they're not all like full of algae. And when you see the colors of their shells, those turtle shells, and just like all the markings, those turtles are badass, bro. They're bitching, dude. They're cool. You don't get to appreciate the shell and the natural color, you know, when they're in the water.
I had a Florida mud turtle in a big fish tank when I was in college, and I had it for a long time. I had that thing for 20 years, I think. Maybe
how big did it get?
It didn't get big, so they'll only get as big as their environment. But it was a 55 long tank. So it had a lot of room to swim back and forth, and it had its own perch and shit. And I had fish and stuff in there. But I just grabbed it because I needed to rehab it. Somebody had found it, and it was injured. So I didn't want to just throw it back in and have it, you know, get chummed up. So I was like, well, I got a fish tank, you know. So I brought it home, put it in the fish tank, and he ended up just being like a dog, man. He was cool as shit. Like he'd come to the top and get hot dogs. You could feed him hot dogs. I had another fish. It was called a convict. It was probably, you know what a convict is. It's a cichlid, right? But it was actually, this convict was probably this big. And Murray, the turtle, would go in and push. Murray, the turtle, he would push the fish would get behind Murray and push him. So you'd have the turtle like this with his head and his legs out like this, and that damn fish would be just, and they would do that for hours, man. He would just push him back and forth across the tank. It was fucking hilarious.
That's funny.
And you know, for college kids, that's entertainment all day.
Oh yeah, yeah. We had a turtle, man, for a minute. We ended up getting it at home because it was a what was it, a yellow bellied slider? Yellow bellied slider, man. He was cool, man. But we felt, because he has the opportunity to get a lot bigger, so we just felt like Leslie had a client that has a pond in the back of his house, and he's a homemade pond, and he actually does rehab turtles. That's what he does, and it's a natural pond. So we were like, you know, yeah, let him take it, man. Put him in the pond. Probably be a lot happier with other turtles and shit.
Oh yeah, having a great time out there. Hey Slayer, hey everybody who's come in. Sorry if I missed anybody that came in. I get into these conversations and I forget to read the chat like a good host. So for those that don't know, I'll let Fetty explain what a banana spider is, which are all over Florida. They're everywhere. But
they're big and ugly.
Their body is probably as big as my two fingers.
They're nasty. They're ugly. They're just big and ugly looking.
They're huge. They got these long ass legs, and they make these big webs. And so when you're out in the woods in Florida, which there's a lot of, you know, while you're swatting away mosquitoes and no-see-ums and all sorts of other shit, and you're like looking over here to see if that's a boar or a deer, and you're still walking, and then you walk into this big fucking and you're almost caught. You're like, that's all you think about. You're like, oh, where is it? Because you know,
where's that damn spider?
And they're not
those banana spiders. I didn't think they were poisonous, but yeah, they're gnarly looking though.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
They're pretty. I mean, they call them banana spiders because they're as big as a banana. No, just kidding. They get like the yellow banana color to them, and they're not quite as big as a banana, but definitely not like camel spiders. Somebody was talking about camel spiders the other day. Definitely not as
those
big
things are massive.
They're stupid.
Yeah, we saw one of those in Texas, bro, and they don't lie when they say everything is bigger in Texas, man. That fucking thing's massive. Yeah, it was at night. Leslie came and got me. She's like, Joey, come out here, bring a flashlight. I come out there and I'm like, holy shit. But yeah.
Hey, what's this?
Oh yeah, what's short?
Did I miss it?
Fetty, that short I did is up to 1.7. Yeah, I haven't seen it, dude.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Yeah, he did one. It's getting up there. Yeah, he's been smashing it on the shorts, and
Nice.
I've been trying to let him have it on TikTok too, man. Leslie's already got over 1,000 followers on
What?
on TikTok. Yeah, I could believe she go live.
What?
Yeah.
You know, if only we had boobs, Fetty.
Yeah, she's on TikTok now, man. She's got 1,000.
She's probably got good content anyway. So.
Well, she just shows her spiders on there. Really, is it? It's a spider, so it's probably like a lot of people from the spider communities and stuff and
There is. I see those little jumping spiders. What are they? Wolf spiders.
Yeah, wolf spiders. Watch. I'm gonna show you guys the habitats that her friend makes, and her friend actually she's coming tomorrow.
Hey, again, guys, the whole reason that we're here, I mean, we're cutting up and doing some time here, but the whole reason we're here is because we're waiting on our boy, big old Texan.
Oh yeah.
Angry Viking, aka Dylan Stevens, aka Matthew Blair. Whatever the fuck you're calling yourself today, bring
Blair
your ass in here. Let me see that. Let me see that thing.
Yeah, check it out, man. So her friend makes these. She makes all kinds of them. This camera's messing me up, but they're for spiders, little lizards, whatnot. But they got Yeah, I mean, but she makes all kinds of them. Like she puts here's one that she did with Nightmare Before Christmas.
No kidding.
Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, she buys everything, and she makes big ones, smaller ones. Like here's a smaller one. It's just a smaller one. It's just a smaller one.
Huh.
But yeah, man, she makes them, dude. And she's like, I guess in 2 months, dude, she pulled in 10 grand, dude, in 2 months doing those on Etsy. That's crazy, dude. 10 grand in 2 months just doing them on Etsy, bro. It's wild. So yeah, congratulations to her. But yeah, that's
pretty badass. Yeah, hey, here you go. Bill's got the technique for us.
There you go. See, that's what we need to do. See, but yeah, the bottom line, we would love for him to come on up here.
Yeah, that's why we're here, man. So if you're sitting out there, buddy, waiting, I see you in the background. I see you.
Yeah, he's watching.
Yeah, come on, come talk to us, big guy. Big guy.
Please.
Yeah, he does, Stone. Absolutely. Chica says little jumping spider. Hold on, I'll put Chica's because when you hover over it, little jumping spiders to me are cute. But that's the only spider I can handle. Or a pet tarantula is cool. Hell no tarantulas.
Yeah, see, Leslie wants to get a tarantula, and I'm like, ugh. I'm just now getting used to the damn spiders you got. But yeah, I mean, I held the first one the other day, big old male that she's got, Tank, and he's cool. They're really cool. They don't bite or nothing. They just walk on you. You just got it. And sometimes they'll jump. They don't jump far, but they jump. But come on up here, buddy. Come on, man. We want to see you, man. We want to talk to you. It's been a while.
Mickey doesn't want any open-toed slipper pictures of either one of us. But you know what she does want a picture of, Mickey? Mickey wants a picture of Great White Buffalo.
Great White Buffalo.
Great White Buffalo.
Great White Buffalo. Great White Buffalo. She's gonna kill us, bro. She's gonna straight kill us.
Yeah, camel spiders are not my favorite. I'm not a fan of spiders. I mean, I'm not freaked out by them. I am just, if I don't have to, if I don't have to be by one, then I'm good.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, man, other than these jumping spiders, I've never been into spiders either, dude. I'll be honest with you, though, and I wanted a snake for a long time. And we were there today, and this guy came around with a snake, bro. And he had, I knew she was going to go off on that. He had a snake, bro, that he was trying to find a home for.
Yeah.
And it was yellow and black, bro. And I was like, fuck, man. I was all looking over at like homes for snakes, trying to see how much they cost and everything, right? Like try to like see if I can put something together for it real quick. And I'm just like, man, I ain't kind of want to spin on a snake right now. But man, his color is yellow and black, bro. I wanted that snake so bad, bro. I was trying to get that snake so bad, but I can't. I don't want to feed them, bro. That's my thing with snakes. I love animals, bro. Even if it's a damn mouse or you know what I mean.
Right.
I don't want to feed nothing like live animals, bro. And I definitely don't want to feed something that deserves to eat what it's supposed to eat. A frozen animal, you know what I mean? So it's just like I'd rather not put myself in that situation. But I was tempted to get that snake today, boy.
Yeah, it's tough to feed one thing to another thing.
Yeah, I made Leslie get rid of a ferret because we have the chinchillas and the ferret, I guess, got out or she left it out or something while she went to work, and it managed to get one of the baby chinchillas from out of the cage and killed it. You know, I heard it and found it and everything. Anyways, and I threw that damn fucking ferret in the bathroom. Like literally threw that ferret in the bathroom. I was so pissed, and I told Leslie when she got home, you got to get home, find a home now. That thing. I'm not gonna have another animal that kills one of our animals in the house. It's gotta go. So, yeah, but yeah.
So if you guys see, I've put the link to the live to come up to the live in the chat. So if anybody wants to send that out to anyone, if they want to, make sure that folks that are supposed to be here are getting it, just let me know. If you want to, or feel free to send that out. I'm good with that. Or if one of you guys wants to come in, Southpaw, you want to come up here with your
Southpaw
with your fucking catcher's mitt hands and your big old sausage fingers.
Dude's got fucking refrigerators for hands, bro.
It's ridiculous. It's just not natural. It just ain't Christian.
No, it ain't Christian, bro. It's totally against Christ.
So, Chico, let me ask you about these little short-legged cats. They can't jump, right? She's saying she's got 4 short-legged Persian Munchkin cats. They can't jump, can they? Or like they can't really cat. They're just kind of there. Tell me if
they're that short,
dude.
The legs are that short.
Oh, she says yes, they can, but not as high.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So kind of like a hop.
He was there most of the time. He was there for like in and out. He was like in and then
kind of like just a little quick hop, like they just got goosed or something. Like ooh. They're fast. How fast? Like regular cat fast?
Yeah. What? No, they can't see the bed. If you want to sit on the bed, they can't see the bed. No, they can just see me.
Yeah, but like, I'm so stressed.
Southpaw driving.
Southpaw said he's driving, man.
He's driving. Driver, I can't come in. I'm gonna rip you in half now.
What have you been up to, brother? Besides,
she was just like, I just don't like.
Hey, Mickey, send Brody over. Hey, let my mother-in-law leave first, and then send him on over. We'll take Brody for a minute. We kind of stressed out. We're going through it, Gator. But what have you been up to, Gator?
Me, not much,
I
man.
said,
You know,
Mom,
I'm just continuing my daily struggle against the Veterans Administration. You know, that's supposed to take care of us when we come home, but they don't seem to know how to do that. So I'm just been playing that butt fuckery over there, basically dealing with that. You know, haven't talked too much about it, but I guess I can say it. I did meet my biological family, which you know, but I haven't said anything. So I just been kind of getting to know my family, and I'm probably going to be moving back down to Florida here shortly, and just so I can spend time with them and get to know them and go hang out with Fetty since he's got that endo and cess. I'm gonna let Fetty teach me how to crip walk and shit. Oh, hang.
5-5 crib.
It's fine.
5-5 crib. 5-5 crib.
UK Tina. So Tina's asking, did we find out about that Instagram message that Dickweed said he didn't send, but you know, kind of looks that way. Kind of sketch. But, you know, look, I'm not one to throw out rumors or conjecture without actual proof. So, but that, yeah, Sharpay and the VA. But yeah, that does look sus. Something to keep in the back file room in case it ever occurs again. But I don't think, honestly, I don't think that I just think he was drunk, to be honest with you. He's a fucking idiot when he's not drunk. Right? Come on. I mean, I should be able to do the crip walk, man. I'm an OG. Joanne, I actually grew up in Florida. Hence the call sign. That was my actual call sign in the Army. So, and that's where it came from. But yeah, I'll be, I guess, moving back. I fucking hate Florida, but I love my family more. And that's how that goes. That's all I got to say about that. But anyway, we're sitting here and we're waiting on Dylan Stevens. I'm going to say his name, Dylan Stevens. Dylan Stevens. Angry Viking, Dylan Stevens, Matthew Blair, big old Texan family, big old Texan comedian, big old family comedian Texan, big old fat piece of not worth a shit, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. We're here waiting on you, buddy. Right here, waiting on you while I fling things through the house. So that's the purpose of this live. When we're going on 40 minutes, you've had plenty of time. You had about an hour and a half on TikTok, and I know you saw it on TikTok because I can see who views the videos. So what's up, buddy? We're just going to keep running. We're going to keep hiding. We're the chickens, right? We're the chickens. Me and him and the other guys, we're all chickens because what'd you say? Went up into some boxes. Some boxes. Go into some boxes with my wife. Boxes. You know, I don't know what the fuck a box is, you fucking meat wagon. But I do know that I came on a live with the guys that you used to call brother. And we called your ass out for the piece of shit that you are. We're still waiting on you to come respond. You know, if you're not a piece of shit, I'd love to hear that you're not. I'd love to hear an explanation. Would love to hear something. And again, I don't want, you know, this is for free. We've never wanted any money. We've never wanted, in fact, if any of my followers or anybody who's subscribed to my channel will look and see, you can see that my Cash App, my Venmo, all my PayPal, all that shit's gone. Gone. Because I don't want anything. What I do want is accountability, and I want you to show up in my fucking live. Because I'm going to post this too and tell everybody that you're just a coward. That you don't have the stones to come and face people that you used to call brother and backstabbed and stole money from. Now you don't have the balls to face us. It's pretty sad, Mr. Motivational Speaker, Mr. Fitness Guru, Mr. Big Tough Guy, Mr. Big Tough Texan. Come talk to me. I'd love to. I miss you so much, actually, Dylan, that I'd love for you to come see me. I surely would. But, I know that's too much for you. And, I'm sure your truck can't handle that trip. I don't know, you don't want to move your house. But you're more than welcome to come in here. You can come in here to this chat. Make your presence known. Shall I put it back up for you? Are you still lingering? Because there it is, buddy. Again.
Please come up. Please. We really would love to have a conversation.
Sharpay, we could talk about his goddesses. Like Sheila. Sheila let them. Sheila let them what? Sheila let them do what? What, Sheila? What you going to let them do? First of all, Sheila, who he says is a sheriff, is not a sheriff. She's a retired police officer. She also claims on one of her certain accounts to have been in the Army. She also claims to have been on a task force that I was also a part of. She doesn't look familiar. But,
we're good at finding that stuff out.
Absolutely. So, she's more than welcome to come into the live and defend her idol, her cult leader. She can come in and talk to us. I'll listen to her. Let's see what she's got to say. Some E4, prior enlisted E4 POS. It's out here looking, ridden hard, put away wet. But she's more than welcome to come in. I'm going to talk to her just like the specialist that she was. Or
don't do it, man. Don't do it like that.
There's another giggity goo or whatever the fuck her name is. He's got another giggity gaga or fucking Biz Guzzler. I don't fucking know what her name is. Gigi. I don't know. One of these TikToker people will know. She's more than welcome to come in. She's out there recycling material for him. She's out there gathering all his motivational speeches, all his little motivational videos. Yeah. She goes out. They all go out and they ferret things for him. They're like a nice little clan of hunter and gatherers, and they run out and they grab other people's information or their other people's videos, and then they bring it back like the little rats, and they ferret it off and they bring it to their idol and they lay it at his feet and they say, "Oh, almighty big dipshit, here is today's feast." And then he posts that shit like it's his own. Or he'll go out there as a fitness expert again. Show me a degree, motherfucker. But he'll say he's a fitness expert, but here he is out here telling kids to, why does it matter if I do steroids? What does it matter if I'm not natural or whatever the fuck he says? Then stop telling people how to gain weight and build mass and all this shit with your fake, false bullshit, blow up fucking water-filled balloon animal fucking fake muscles. And just go do like this is how you put needles in your ass videos. Just go do steroid videos, because you're certainly not a legitimate fitness instructor. You're not.
Not at all.
His ferrets, yeah, Sharpay. There's his little ferrets, his little cults, his little cultists. Because it's a legit like a cult. Sharpay, you're over there. Who else? Where's my TikTok people? Give me a one in the what's that thing called? The chat over there.
Chat. The chat.
The chat. Give me a one on the chat, ladies and gentlemen, if you came here from the TikTok. Or if you're familiar with TikTok. There you go. Yeah. So it's not like he hasn't seen my shit. Not like any of his little goobers haven't seen my shit or aren't in my. I mean, am I wrong? Hey, Brenda. Right? Am I wrong? Enzo, what's up? Am I wrong? Have they not been in my fucking videos? Right? So obviously he sees it. Can't respond. And obviously they see it and are still following him. Even with hard evidence, even with video evidence and witness testimony. You could not get any more factual and evidence-based than we have come. The words out of his own mouth. And so they see the content and they still run back over there, and I'm sure they tell him everything. He gets to, again, big old numbnuts. I see you in there watching my videos. I know it's you. I know I see you in there. So you don't have a response? Except to go on into your closed off lives and like a little coward and hide in your live and say, they're narcissists. Narcissists. I'm sorry. They're narcissists because he sounds more like fucking Daffy Duck. They're narcissists and they're liars. They're all liars. Everybody on TikTok's a liar except for you. And we're still waiting for you to come into this live. Mr.
Yeah. That's what people don't realize is that, like, we have history. You more so than me. Excuse me, there's an airport right by us. But you so more than me, right? You know, and others more so than me. And I didn't really put anything into the Angry Viking movement financially. I more so tried to promote and push and you know and spread the word and you know interact and you know and build. That's what I was trying to help do. But I believed in him. You know, I believed in his story. I believed in him. So when he up and left, and that's what all these people on TikTok that still support him need to realize is that we've already been down this road with this man. This man, we've already heard all this rah-rah that he spits to you guys. We've already heard all that.
Years ago,
and he proclaimed to be this stand-up individual. And he even put in some motions. I mean, put in some work to make us think that, hey, this dude's with it. He's really with it. But when, you know, everything happened in 2020, the way everything turned out, he just up and left, and I guess figured like his grift was over. And the next thing you know, we find him over on TikTok. You know, and it's just like, dude, really? You up and leave everybody, and then you're on TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
It's just with no explanation. You never come and say nothing to nobody. Nothing. No goodbye to the people that you call brother.
Let me just show you what Missy says. It says, to use his own words, I don't run from anyone. I stand toe to toe. Well, motherfucker, here I am, camera to camera. And that's the fucking least of your worries. This is the safest place for you to come and talk to us. You want the link again, buddy? Here you go, little guy. There's your link again. It's right there, guy.
And to those that still support him, this should go to show you right here. The fact that he won't come up here and talk about this should tell you everything you need to know, as far as whether this is all facts or not. Because let me tell you something. If somebody is saying something about me on the internet, and I know that this is not true, and it's something serious in nature, I'm definitely gonna bring my facts if I have them. But unfortunately, Mr. Angry Viking, big old Texan, whatever the fuck his name is, he don't have any facts. We do. We're the ones that are saying the truth, and he knows it. So he's not going to come up here. He won't defend himself because he can't. And I feel sorry for those that are still supporting him after finding all this out. I really do.
And Missy, feel free. Anybody that's on TikTok, feel free to catch this with this little caption up here, because these are whose words? These are Dylan Stevens, big old angry or big old dipshit Texas's words right here. I don't run from anyone. I stand toe to toe. Yet that motherfucker's never stood toe to toe to anyone. In fact, he had me standing in front of him.
That's facts.
Say it again.
That's facts. For those that don't know, those pictures that have been shown, that's Gator standing in front of that man. That's Gator with that mask on.
Yeah, I forgot. I was going to clarify that. If you've seen that video, the Angry Viking video that I made, that's me. That is me. For those on the TikTok side that didn't know, I know all of our folks know, but yeah. In fact,
and I'm just gonna say it because I don't care. I don't have nothing to hide. But like, the day that we did the rally in Lakeland, I'm just gonna say the story. Because I don't even give a shit. We're in Lakeland. Me and Leslie come out. Everybody had already been there for one night, I do believe. It was one night only. But they were in an Airbnb. So Gator, Dylan, everybody was in the Airbnb. Hood, Gary, I think, was there that night. Me and Leslie came the next day. We did the rally in Lakeland. We went back to the house. Remind you, this is the first time that I have met this man or any of these gentlemen face to face. But we get to the house, and Gator has now removed his mask because he feels comfortable. We've all decided no live streaming. Rest in peace, Villain, our brother Villain. His mask was off. We were all having a good time relaxing. All of a sudden, we realize that there's a girl in the house live streaming. We know this girl to have a lot of, let's just say, people from the opposition at the time that followed her, trolled her.
And she was not opposition. She was part of the movement on our side, only she wasn't a part of our group, and we didn't know her at the time. So somebody had invited her mistakenly. She came, and it was a whole miscommunication on everybody's part, to be honest with you. But
absolutely,
our perception, Fetty's telling you what our perception is from in that moment. But yeah, go ahead, buddy. Right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we ended up asking her to leave because obviously we had asked not to live stream.
Right.
Whether she had heard that or not, we didn't know. But it needed to leave. The threat needed to leave, and it wasn't her that was a threat. It was the people that followed her and trolled her that was the threat. Right. So now these people potentially know where we're at, and so we clear the house, and this is including me. So I grab my paintball gun. I'll just leave it there, and I'm clearing the house. And I'm out front, and Gator, we're all, keep a point. And the person that we're really protecting is him and his wife at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just to think that this man would know that he had good men and women on his side that truly supported him, had his back to the point where they would go to war with him, showed that through action. To just walk out with no explanation, no word, nothing. Just bye, see ya, after everybody contributed and sent him so much money and bought merch and just all kinds of stuff that, all that's came out in the live that we discussed. But is truly sad. And the fact that he won't come up here as a man, as this honorable man he says he is, and come up here and say something, give us maybe a reason why or something.
You know, when it first happened, if we're gonna expose all the wounds, when it first happened, it wasn't so much about. It was more about, damn, he just dipped out. I was concerned for him because I was concerned for his mental health, as was Silver Fox, as was Fetty, as was all of us were concerned about his mental health because he just disappeared.
Right.
Poof, ninja smoke is gone. And so then it came, you know, you would think that, all right, when he gets himself into a better headspace, he'll reach out to one of us. He'll and say, hey man, I just can't do this anymore. Something along those lines, right? You're kind of sitting there waiting. All right, you know, we'll get some info on this. Nothing. He's just gone. And then a little while later, we find him over on TikTok. And just so you know, numbnuts, we were watching you the whole time. We've been watching you people have been watching you for like the last year and a half.
Yeah, we've known.
They fucking knew. So, you know, it was like, okay, well, you know, I guess if that piece of shit wants to go do that, you know, that's all right. You're just a coward and you can't face the people that, you know, stood there with you and came together. Yeah. Some common decency, Tina, you know, all right. If that's the kind of person, well, you showed us who you were. We still have all been friends. We've still kind of all, you know, kept in touch. You know, sometimes there's a couple months where we don't talk, or sometimes it's like, I can't get these guys to stop fucking texting me. And, you know, and sometimes Fetty's like, I'm doing shit, leave me alone. Right. So we all have our own lives, but yet we've all maintained contact. We're all still very close to all, still very good friends. But here's this guy who we all rallied around. And somebody said this, yeah, here it is. A-hole brought together a lovely community. Absolutely. That's right. So that's what we kind of had going on. Then we come to find out that he's over on TikTok, which we knew, but he's over there talking about us. And oh, hell no, motherfucker, you ain't going to do that. And that's when we started to really realize, you know, we had no proof where that money went. We could not prove it at the time up until, a month and a half ago, when Mama T came in and showed us all those bank statements from that time period where all that money that everybody raised. And let's see, what kind of money did we raise, Fetty? We raised T-shirt money. We raised money to go to rallies. I think I remember at one point we were raising money to buy laptops for inner city community kids because we were going to show BLM how it was done. We raised money for that. And I know somebody in the chat's going to correct me or remind me on something because we're still talking about a while back. But again, if you want to remind me, I'll be more than happy to, you know, remind everybody what else we did. Hey, Sean, what's up? But so we raised a lot of money. None of that came back. None of that went back into the organization. All that money that Silver Fox had ponied up in the front end and was promised to get reimbursed so that we could go to these rallies, so that we could, you know, make T-shirts, so that the fees for fucking StreamYard and YouTube and all the streaming stuff, servers, all that money that guy pushed out there, then was supposed to be brought back and be reimbursed. He really didn't even want to be reimbursed more than half. The rest of it he was going to was for the community, was for the organization. Kenosha. Thank you. I knew I was missing something. All that.
Kenosha, you know.
All that money went to his bank account. And not once did he show up anywhere except for Lakeland and Pennsylvania. Because he heard, yep, all the money for Phoenix Social Network, Phoenix Video, and whatever the Twitter like thing we did. Fuck, what was that called? I don't know. Twatter. You know, all that money went to his bank account. And so when we found that out, when that was solidified and that evidence was there, that told me that we had to do something. And then I come to find out about the book and how he treats his mother. It's one thing, MeWe. It's one thing. Oh, fuck that thing. It's one thing to treat your brother or your sister like shit. He treated his wife like shit, and his kids like shit, and his other wife like shit, and everybody like shit. But at the end of the day, if you treat your mother like shit, that's a special place in my fucking ledger.
Yeah, it's wild, bro. What he's done is wild, bro.
What's going? Wait, what's your Stone said? I remember y'all breaking down the veteran man who lost his life by, I think, the news guy. If I remember right. I don't know what that means. I don't know what. I'm not sure what that means, Stone. Remember y'all breaking down. I'm not sure what that one is. Maybe somebody else can remember. So yeah, you know, it's not about us getting money. It's about keeping our fucking names out of your mouth. And now, you big fucking turd blossom, you're going to be held accountable. Because now we know you stole the money. And now we know you're trying to scam more people. And now we know you're trying to fucking put blame on us. And now I know how you treat your family. And now I know you didn't really lose a child. And now I know you weren't really a combat veteran and you actually skated out on the majority of your fucking duty in the Navy. And now I know you didn't retire from the fire department. You just fucking served a couple minutes and then got out because, ooh. So now you have a special place in my fucking ledger, buddy. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm retired. I got nothing to do but you, boo.
Nothing but time, baby.
Go ahead, Sean. Let me know if he is. That'd be funny. I'm sure he is. Doing it. Oh, hold on. Where's that at? Oh, there it is. Doing a breakdown of the footage of the veteran that was shot by the cameraman during the protest. I think that's what Stone was referring to. I don't remember. Are we talking about something that happened in the streets, like in Seattle or something? Hey, 360, what's up, bro? Yeah, I mean, look, there was thousands of us. Southpaw, is that something that we I can't remember, man. You guys know I got bumped in the head a whole bunch.
I know so much stuff transpired. It's just
golly. But you have to remember, man, there was like people in Seattle and Portland and all over the yes, Mickey, that's right. The dude in Arizona. Remember that? The guy in Arizona.
Yeah.
The veteran was out there protesting, and the other guy was saying he was filming, and he ended up shooting that guy. Piece of shit. Yeah, that's right, Tina. Yep. But you know, we had shit like this going on, and we put ourselves out there for
we did.
for the Constitution and for the things that we hold dear. And this motherfucker, for a fraud, for grift, for a scam, just sat back and took all. And again, had that been anybody else with a soul who had seen the kind of people that had come together to rally around each other, that, you know, you would think that's some kind of enlightenment where, oh shit, you know, maybe I can do something better with my life. Nope.
Nah.
Nope, not that piece of shit.
Nope.
But again, we're sitting here waiting, bud, and I know you're watching. We're sitting here waiting for you to show up into the live chat. You know, there's the link again for Dylan Stevens, Angry Viking, Matthew Blair, Big Old Texan family, or any member of the Big Old Texan family that has stones enough or ovaries enough to come in here and fucking chat about your boy. Because we here right now. And we'll come back again. We can make a fucking appointment. We'll pencil you in, actually dry erase you into the fucking schedule, and you can come on up anytime you want to discuss your boy. But we'd much rather have your boy come and answer. But he won't, because he's a coward.
Yeah, I mean, if he's got some, you know, somebody's got some information, maybe something to counter what we have came and said, by all means, come up. If you would like to come up here and discuss your partner, you think we're wrong for whatever reason, by all means, come on up.
I'm with you, American woman. I hear you. But he's more than welcome to come in here and answer anything we've said. Throw up a rebuttal. Come in here and give it your best spin, big guy. Yeah, like Tina said, come play. You want to play a game? No, nobody. We're at an hour and 10 minutes. I got 34 people watching. Nobody from that community. No big old Texans. No big old Texan hoes. No big old Texan cultists. No big old Texan, I don't know, fucking sheep. Whatever you want to call yourselves.
Something.
Exactly. Oh, and this was my point earlier. Was it's not like you got a job, my man. Not like you working.
No, man, that dude. Listen, let me say something real quick, just for those that might not understand. That man is making a shit ton of money on TikTok right now.
Yep.
I'm talking a lot of money. I've heard somebody say something about he's living in his truck. That man is not living in no fucking truck.
No, he's couch surfing. He's surfing on somebody else's couch because.
Yeah, but I mean that dude's making money on TikTok. Believe that. Yeah, he's making money. He's out there fishing all day and shit.
Yeah, where
doing absolutely nothing. Come on, buddy. Put the fishing poles down. Look, I was just throwing some weights right now. Put the dumbbells down and come up here. We would love to talk to you, man. Come on, you called us brother at one time, man. We people protected you, brother. Come on, man. What's up?
Samuel L. Jackson, TikTok motherfucker. TikTok motherfucker. And again, man, it's not going away until you do. If you think you're gonna wait me out, Fetty.
Yeah.
He thinks he's gonna wait me out. He's just gonna hide low. He's gonna go morph and do this morphing thing that he does, where he's gonna pretend now to be this soft and sensitive guy, just motivational. right? But in his lives, if you'll notice, he's talking much shit, right? Because he doesn't think that those are being recorded. But are they?
No, of course they are. Can't stop everything, buddy. There's a thing called screen record. But yeah, it's truly sad what the man's done. I mean, all seriousness, all bullshit aside, the dude, you know, it's not cool, man. You know, and listen, I'm not perfect, and there's been times where I've had to come and apologize. I had to apologize tonight. You know what I mean? That's what we do. There's been times where I made mistakes, and I've had to come on and admit my wrongs, and eat my words, and it happens.
We all
Have
have
I
to
ever?
do it.
Yeah. Have I ever gone to the extent of this man? Absolutely not. And you know, but still, this man called so many of us brother. So many people in this chat and people that aren't even here anymore believed in this man. Thousands of people believed in this man, supported him, believed in the group. And for that man to take off and do what he did, and then go over to TikTok, a place that he swore up and down was evil, and it was, you know, communist, nothing but communist over there. He ain't messing with it. That's the type of stuff this man used to say.
Yeah.
He was completely vehemently against TikTok. This man was. The man show where he would refer to women, excuse me, ladies, as whores and so forth. And to see him on TikTok being a completely different person than the person that we all thought he was, is completely. I mean, he sure did change really quick. I'll just say that much. Like his beliefs, his values, his core values, everything sure did change real fast after Trump lost. I'll just say that much, man. He was gone. Oh man, dude. You know, and I feel really bad for the people that contributed so much, man. You know, and
Bill,
invested
what's the story
so
on the
much.
crown tattoo? Go ahead, Fetty. I'm sorry. What's the story on the
Yeah,
crown
no,
tattoo?
I want to know about that too.
Oh yeah, this is the funniest shit. Like Sean's saying, he posts like he'll run out and fight someone, but won't come on live to face accusations. LOL. Tell the world you bitch made without telling it you're a bitch made. Like he's right. You know, he gets on there. He's such a tough guy. First of all, you really dilly dally me? You want to come? You want to go toe to toe with me? I'll fold you like a fucking airplane, bitch. I'll fold you up like a love note. And I'll shove you up your own ass. So, yeah, you know, there's nobody here that's worried or feels in danger of physically from him. We know who he is. We know who he is. You know how lizards, you know, like when a lizard feels threatened, it puffs out. Yeah, it's also
and then
like
it tucks tail.
and
then it tucks tail and runs, and then it just leaves its tail behind.
All you gotta do is step on it.
That's dildo. That's dildo.
Come talk to us, friendo. Wait, where was that? A guard told me that some of our money went for tattoos. What money? Are you talking about from the Angry Viking organization or over on TikTok? Over on TikTok, all his money goes for tattoos and cocaine and peanut butter and stray dogs, I guess. I don't know. But I don't remember him getting any tattoos when he was with us. Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Here's another thing. Show me one fucking deployment picture. One. Just show me one deployment picture, Dylan. One picture of you downrange in a combat. Show me one picture.
And make sure it's you, because we will find out if it's from the internet.
I'll Google. I'll reverse fucking image that shit in a heartbeat. Show me one picture. Bet you can't. Bet you can't do it. But here we are, hour 18 minutes in, plenty of notification.
Like 20 minutes.
Nothing but air and opportunity for him to come in here. All the air is gone. Oh, no, Live Freedom. No, who the I don't even know who. No, nobody got fucking tattoos. I've had these since I've had all my inks since fuck, I don't know. Well before I met any of these guys. Like decade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dale
me
didn't
too.
get, you know, no, nobody got tattoos. What you might be thinking about is what was her fucking name?
You're
Jen.
talking about the Jen.
Jen.
Not angry Jen.
Yeah,
not angry Jen, the other Jen.
Yeah, Jen Sue. Those guys, I don't think that they used any organization money. But the only tattoos I can remember anybody getting was after Lakeland. Yeah, after Lakeland, they and that girl that we were talking about earlier all went to the beach, and that group got matching tattoos or something. But that was all on their money. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, we weren't with them.
Yeah.
They went off. That was after we had all split up and everybody was going home. They went, yeah, Jen Sue 360. They all went and spent another day at the beach or something. I don't know. They all hung out doing Florida shit. And I think they all got matching tattoos. Maybe penises. I don't know. But hour 20.
Crazy.
We still waiting, big guy.
Big old tough guy, man. I can't even come up and talk to some dudes that he called brother at one time, man.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier, Sean, is how can there's no way now that he can call himself a fitness expert because it's not fitness. It's like me calling myself a mechanic because I took my car to somebody else and had them fix it. He's not doing the work. He lifts fucking weights that a fucking baby could lift. It's all water weight. Yeah, Stone, there was I forgot that guy's name too. I can't remember what that guy's name was. I'm trying to think now because now I'm gonna think about it all day. But there was a guy and a girl that were asking about money, and yeah, that's what I said during that live. Elijah. Yeah. I even said then that, and that was more than just kind of that was more than just trying to let us know there was something going on. There was something else there. Mickey's kind of tracking on it. But, they came to us with discrepancies in money, and that's kind of about when that happened. We stood up for Numbnuts and defended him and still ask to see proof and shit like that. And, you know, of course, Elijah and that couple of people, whoever that was, went off to do their own thing. But, you know, I apologized to them on that talking about apologies, on that 5-hour live. I was thinking about that. You know, we had people that came to us and told us there was some discrepancies with finances. I never dealt with finances, so I didn't fucking see any of it. But they came to us, they came to me, and they didn't even come to me or anybody. They did it underhandedly. Had they come to me and Dale or anybody else, we could have been like, we're going to look into this. So.
Right. I remember it was done kind of behind the scenes. And then it came out.
In that live, I felt bad that I just kind of brushed off what they said. I was like, fuck, I was more hurt by the way they went about things. And it wasn't, you know, that at that point, I wasn't even willing to hear what they had to say.
Right. Yeah. You're talking behind your back and, you know what I mean, shit like that.
Let that be a lesson to people. If if you want somebody to be on your side and listen to your story, you absolutely need to approach it the right way. Yeah. So, you know, I apologize to them for just kind of brushing them off, but certainly not for the way they handled things, but for not listening to that aspect of their complaints. So, you know, I take it personally. I got goobered. I had a complete blind spot, and I was in charge of security. I was looking outward, not inward, but that's on me. So.
It's not your fault though, bro. I mean, lesson learned. I mean, you learn from, what we do in life, but, like you said, you weren't the one that was in charge of financials. You weren't involved with the financials. So, I mean, how are you supposed to know? You know what I mean? And like you said, man, I'm the same way. If I find out somebody's talking behind my back and then they come to me or word comes to me about something, I'm not gonna take it as fact, the truth. Yeah. Or believe it because you were just fucking talking behind my back. It's like you didn't come to me directly. You've been, talking behind my back. Why am I going to believe anything you say now?
Yep.
Now
that I'm calling you on it, now you want to fucking talk about it. But before you, when you didn't think I knew, you're gonna blab over here.
Right. Yeah. So now you're not gonna trust their word. You're gonna question.
You're already pissed off. You don't want to hear shit. The information you're gonna hear is probably gonna piss you off as it is, right? So why not just come to that person and say, "Look, this is what I got.
Right.
Here are the facts that I have."
Right.
Moving on.
If you think you have facts, then you should come and present them as facts, like you should. I mean, and if you don't think you have facts, then you shouldn't even be talking about it.
Right. Exactly, which is like I was saying earlier. Did I have a feeling that I knew where that money went? I sure did. Had a feeling. Could I come out here and say that? Nope. You can't spread rumors. You can't do that to people. It's not fair. But I'll tell you what. Once we found that fucking out, that's how all this started. That's why we all came out and said, "Here you go." A little bit of closure for a lot of people that have probably moved on and didn't give a shit, but still in the back of their minds had questions. And I think it was important that we did that.
Yeah, and then you're absolutely right. Revolution 2.0, Josh, he was calling into question some things. As far as he was concerned. Yeah, he didn't trust AB at all. I don't think he really said anything negative about anybody else in the group. I think it was just he didn't trust AB. Well, yeah, absolutely. Revolution 2.0, Josh.
Oh yeah, I guess. I don't know.
The blonde dude, yeah. But I remember that too. Yeah, he.
Oh, there. That's why. Okay. What happened to Revolution? I don't know where the hell he is now. To be honest with you, I don't know. He could be in fucking jail for all I know.
His channel is still up, but I don't think I've seen anything. I haven't been following it. I don't even know if I'm sub to it anymore. But last time I checked, his channel was still up. But I don't know if there's any new content.
he always kind of rubbed me the wrong way too. I told him this to his face. He just appeared to me to be like a used car salesman. So yeah, and I told him that. I was honest with him. I'm like, when I first met you, I just,
you got to love the used car salesman.
I mean, just he kind of owned it. He was like, yeah, he knows that would be a fucking great job for him. Go fucking sell cars or sell Amway or some shit.
You think she'll come on me?
She might. Give me your hand. Put your hand flat.
Oh, you're gonna get bit and you're gonna die. That's how it happens. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, live on YouTube. Spider tube, spider tube, spider tube. What's it do? Oh, fuck that.
No, she's got her. I didn't want her to fall because she's still got the web. She might not come on me, man. She's bearing fangs. She doesn't even want to come on.
Leave it alone.
There she goes.
Go slow.
I got her.
She
all
gets
fun and
jolty.
games until you fucking get Spidey powers. Hold on. Huh. What's that one's name?
Kabuki. Yeah, Kabuki.
All right, now clap.
It's a female, so no, not clap. Listen, she's white faced. Look, she's fisting right now. She's white. She's got white and black markings, but her face is white. She's a white face.
Huh.
She's a white face, bro. But yeah, she's bad, dude. She's very rare colored. Very rare. Her friend gave her the spider.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's
She
cool.
looked up at the phone.
She's cool.
Well, we've hit an hour 30. Still no word from this guy. We gave you every opportunity you've had all day. You've had an hour and a half since we started the live. You had.
I get scared that their webbing is gonna pull them.
2 hours prior to the live to know it was coming. So I guess the evidence is there, guys. He's a coward.
Yeah, man, it's unfortunate, man. I didn't really think he was gonna come up, honestly. I'm gonna tell you what he blocked me for. And I get it, he probably saw some of my maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't, because he probably would have blocked me then. But all I said was, oh, look, it's the Angry Viking.
Uh-huh.
And I wasn't even under Free from Fetters Grove. I was under Breaking Fetters. That's what my TikTok is. It's not Free from Fetters Grove like my YouTube. It's Breaking Fetters. So he always knew me as Free from Fetters Grove that I knew of, but I don't know. So, but he immediately saw it. He was working out in the gym when I did it. And that's why I did it. Because I saw him, he kept turning around looking at the chat real close. And that's why I'm like, oh, look, it's the Angry Viking. And boom, immediately he saw it and blocked me. And I as soon as he did that, I couldn't see his live. I tried to go back. I couldn't go to his channel. I couldn't search him or nothing. I was like, holy shit. I was like, I can't believe this. So, I don't know, what he said afterwards, if he said anything or whatever. I don't care. When he did that, that showed me right there. He ain't coming up on no panel, bro. He's running. He's running.
And that's his MO, is to run. He can't handle the truth. He can't handle facing anybody. He doesn't have a script in front of him. He doesn't have a leg to fucking stand on. because he knows that there's nothing he can say that's gonna contradict what we're saying. So,
I think the main thing that really bothers, before we get off, I just want to say this. The main thing that bothers me is the book thing. That really rubs me the wrong way. To know that that's marketed towards youth.
Mm-hmm.
To know that it's all lies, that he never experienced that type of abuse or that type of pain. And to hear from his family and to hear that he had a pretty decent life growing up. Like, why he would market a book like that and lie and everything else, I have no idea. And that's one of the things that me and him bonded over, was supposedly his childhood and my childhood. So, I mean, and then come to find out that, that book, and learn about that. I didn't know about that book, but to learn about that book and then learn that it's all bullshit. That right there, that alone says a lot about his character. Right there alone. So, but yeah.
So Socialist Perspective says, any chance this group will get back together in some way, rebuild a network from the ashes of this douche? I want to be honest with you, and then comes back and says, I have very different politics, but I respect this group and vibe, and we respect that as well, and we respect your vibe if that's how you come to me. I mean, that's what we've always been about. We stand for the Constitution. Me particularly. That is where I live, in the Constitution. It's not a living, breathing document. It is the law of the land, right? And for me, that's how we should live our lives. And then if we don't like the Constitution, there's a process to go about changing the Constitution. That involves all of us agreeing, almost like a socialist idea, just saying. But we all have to agree on this and vote on it, right? And so, as long as we're following the Constitution, I'm Gucci. But when we stray from the law of the land, when we stray from the Constitution, and we're not living by the letter of the law, and we try to live by the spirit of the Constitution, because that spirit can be manipulated depending on which end of the spectrum you're on. And so it could be manipulated minutely or very greatly, right? So we've seen extremists, we've seen moderates, we've seen people in the middle. I'm going to say I'm a little bit right of center. I'm socially liberal, I guess. I don't really care what some people said I'm like what are they called? Libertarian. I'm not a libertarian. I'm a constitutionalist. Constitutionalist, and not in the definition that was used years ago. I'm a strict constitutionalist, and so that's just where I live. But okay, to get back to SP's original question, we really haven't gone anywhere, to be honest with you. Numbnuts just took off. Numbnuts went and did his own thing, but I still talk to Fetty. I still talk to Hood. We all still talk. And there's times when if one of us feels like we need to say something, we'll come say it. Or if something I have to offer to Fetty and he comes to me and asks me something, I'm going to provide, and vice versa. So the group is still there. And then, as you can see, SP, we still got folks like Brooke from Bama. We got, Nana, all the UK team. Like, all these folks have been around for a while. And now we got folks coming over from TikTok, which is super cool. And so it's still, is it a group? What is a group? What is the definition of viz, or whatever the fuck she said? Yeah, we got Hood Conservative as well. What's the definition of a group? Or we're, in today's technological world, yeah, we're a group. Do we hang out every day? Do we swap fucking pot roast recipes? No. Well, sometimes.
Sometimes.
We're a family. Exactly. We're a family, Tina. And so, yeah, I mean, we're still here. If there's something you want from us, let us know. You can email or reach out to any one of us, SP, and I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to respond to you or be willing to respond from a place of where we come from, right?
If they want to come out,
Yeah, it's a great group of people. It's an incredible group of people, which is why when we had the organization was up and running and the media, there was folks on the opposition media, we'll call them opposition media, that labeled us in certain terminology. And that was nothing could have been, yeah, absolutely. Nothing could have been further from the truth. Nobody here is a racist that I know of, and they wouldn't have been allowed to hang out with us. Nobody here is a right-wing extremist. They weren't allowed to hang out with us either. There were groups that were like, hey, we want to come do this with you. And we were like, nope, no, you can't. We don't want you near us. It's again, using your terminology and my terminology as well. It wasn't our vibe, wasn't our groove, man. We weren't going to hang out with folks that were way too far extreme on either end of the recipe, either barbecue recipes, either end of the spectrum. So, do you differ from us politically? Maybe not. Some things, yeah, I differ from Fetty in some things politically. I differ from Brooke some things politically, So even within our subgroups of people, left or right, far left, moderate right, moderate left, even within these little subgroups, there's differences of opinions. And that's what makes us a beautiful country, is that we can have these differences of opinions and not murk each other, right? In theory, that's the way it's supposed to work. We're supposed to be able to come together for a common good. The original point of Gator's Den was to do constitutional education and world geopolitical education, stuff like that. And you have to stop and think the Constitution when we think about right. Yeah. You have to think about the Constitution. The Constitution was not written by conservatives, and it was not written by liberals. The Constitution was not written by Christians, and it was not written by atheists or Jews or Muslims. It was written and created by a group of people from very varying backgrounds, very different political, social backgrounds, who came together in Great White Buffalo and saw how the rest of the world and the things they had experienced, both good and bad, going back to the Magna Carta, going back to the original contract in Virginia, the Virginia Constitution, all these great ideas that impact, going back to Greek history and Greek politics and Roman politics, pulling out the things that did work and getting rid of the things that didn't. How adamant was George Washington about not being called king or ruler, or these guys were very specific in the way they went about this. And it was what we have now is the Constitution. What those guys wrote is the compromise between left and right. That is the compromise. That is the middle ground. And so we just have to maintain that middle ground and not stray too far left or right. That's my opinion. Great White Buffalo. No. The Great White Buffalo is not Viking. No, Great White Buffalo. You have to see Hot Tub Time Machine. It's we started it actually, Bear and I started it, I think, and Fetty. And we just do it because Mickey loves it so much. So everybody, if you would, for Mickey, Great White Buffalo.
Great White Buffalo.
Great White Buffalo. Great White Buffalo.
Don't tell her the name of the company that we.
Great White Buffalo.
Okay, good.
Great White Buffalo.
Great White Buffalo. So that's kind of that's what Great White Buffalo is. We just like to fuck with Mickey about it.
Loves you. Bye.
But anyway, here we are, hour 42. The governor of New Mexico is messing with the Constitution. Yeah. Man, that's another live. Don't send me down that rabbit hole.
Right.
Because it'd be another 2 fucking hours of me sitting here.
I'm
But,
stuck on the Maui rabbit hole right now, man. I've been stuck on that one.
Man, there's just so many anomalies, weird things, just weird shit, man. It's no other way to say it. It's just weird shit.
I personally think we're seeing a very hard push. I'll just leave it there for now, but that's what I just think it's bold and brazen and just a very hard, maybe last ditch effort push. I don't know.
If you're a football team and you are in the fourth quarter and you got 10 minutes left and you want to win that game and you control the ball, what are you going to do?
If you got 10 minutes left, you're going to try and push it as fast as you can, huh?
You're
going to try
anything it takes to win that game.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to push it as hard as you can because you want to make sure you utilize as much time as you can and use it effectively. And yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I think that's exactly what we see.
You're right, SP. The power doesn't seem to care. I mean, it's funny. I'm glad you're in here and you're exactly. I'm glad you're participating because I can't even say the left. I can't even just say administration now. It's beyond the administration. It goes into the administration. It goes into other departments. It's just
the right. It goes into all kinds of stuff.
Into the right, into the left. It's like this cancer that has just woven itself through the fibers of our democracy. We got to do something.
When you got AOC now pushing for these people not to be able to do hedge funds and do stocks and different stuff like that, man, shit's really oh Lord, bro. What AOC's doing some
Pelosi wants to come back. I mean, Pelosi has a foot in the grave, bro.
She's done.
She looks like Skeletor. How much more time does this lady have? Her fucking she's way expired. If you open that lid, that fucking milk is sour, baby. That bitch is so expired.
Pelosi is done, man. She needs to stay retired. There's that other dude, that Republican dude with the glasses that had the stroke. That's been having the strokes, bro. Like, dude, it's time to hang up your hat, bro. Like, you've been in this ring for way too many centuries now.
Like I'm saying, this cancer is woven its way through the fibers and the muscle tissue and the sinew of our democracy. And it's not just like a fucking encompassing or it's just there. It is everywhere. Like the craziest shit is going on in like the Department of Veteran Affairs. Before I get off, if I'm going to fucking walk out of here like this, I'm going to tell you right now, the Department of Veteran Affairs is nothing more than a scam. It is a recruiting tool for the U.S. military to promise that if you go somewhere and get fucked up, when you come home, they're going to take care of you and they're going to make you healthy. And if they can't make you healthy, they're going to compensate you. And it's supposed to be seamless and it's supposed to be an easy process. And you're talking to somebody who's the last part of my career was as a senior NCO in the medical community in the military. I got out and I worked out here in the civilian community as an administrator and in the emergency room as a clinician. They treat me like shit. They treat me like shit. And I'm not saying I'm special, but I come to the table with a lot of information, a lot of knowledge about how a patient should be treated. And so when they treat me like this and I push back and then they fucking snap back at me, like if you were in the military, would you think you could hold up, bitch? First of all, I'm not in the military anymore. I did my time and I earned the right to be called Mr. And I also earned the right for civilian quality health care. All we want on the veteran side is civilian quality health care, whether that be physical health, mental health, whatever, financial health. We want the same things that y'all motherfuckers get out here when you go to the doctor. But we don't. We don't get the x-rays when we need them. We don't get the any diagnostic imaging as quickly as it's supposed to happen. We get pushed off. And when we come back and say, I'd like to speak to somebody, I want to be personally, I said, I want to talk to the chief of staff. I want to talk. I'm going to the top of the fucking teepee. I want to talk to the head honcho. Well, the chief is, the chief of staff is busy. Do you think if you were in the military that you could just walk into the general's office? Well, ma'am, let me give you a fucking lesson. Yes, I could. Had I fucking used up every resource in my chain of command, from my first line leader, my squad leader, to my platoon sergeant, to my first sergeant, to my commander, all the way up the chain of command. If I still did not have redress of my problem and I felt I wanted to take it higher, yes, because all commanders in the military have an open door policy. Now, who the fuck does your chief of staff think that he is, that he's too good to talk to the fucking patients that are veterans? Who does he think he is that he can't meet with us? Because, yes, I could go talk to the general if I needed to. And I'm going to go talk to the chief of staff. And I did. It was an hour-long meeting with 45 minutes of my foot in his ass. I dressed him down like he was a fucking private and like he deserved to be dressed down. Medicaid gets it better. I'm going to be honest with you. So anyway.
Yeah, they definitely need to be doing more for our troops. That's for
just
sure.
So you know, the original, when we're done with numbnuts over here, when we're done with Captain Grifty, I'm probably going to turn this channel back into Gator's Den proper, and we're going to be discussing some veteran issues. We're going to be going over a lot of the veteran affairs, the Veteran Health Administration, the Veterans Benefit Administration, and why it's taking a year, 1 year, 365 days for a process that should take no more than 90 to 120 days. And that's for a claim. Why does it take a year? Why are there so many missteps along the way? Hey, here you go. Angry Southpaw says, Dylan Stevens, I'll clean it. I'll church it up for you, big guy. I will give you $1,000 to come on today only. Today, I'll stay on for 9 minutes. $1,000, Dylan. $1,000. Come on in. Southpaw, I'll give it to you. I know Bear offered you $100 to come on in that live about a month ago. He offered numerous times. Offered you $100. Offered your mom money. We'll leave it at that. There was some other offers on the table that had to do with peanut butter and a small dog, but keep that somewhere else. That ain't none of my. I don't believe in cruelty to animals. So Mickey says she'll throw in $100. That's $1,100, Dylan Stevens.
I don't know how much he makes on his little fucking lives, but
$1,100 to come into this. I'm a clown. I'm a nobody. Right? Come on, Dylan. I'm a clown. I'm a nobody. I'm a liar. I just want money from you. You just had an offer for these people to give you $1,100 for you just to come in here. You got it? You got the balls to do it, buddy?
I like what Music said. He's basically doing OnlyFans. Pretty much, man. I mean, he's sitting there basically grifting to women that buy his bullshit and sits there and I mean, basically tries to be a pimp. I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to do, but we all know what he's trying to do. He's grifting. He's trying to make money. But I mean, yeah, I mean, he sits there in the gym, with his fucking shirt off, you know what I mean, and sitting there trying to look all cool, and you know what I mean, and everybody sees through it.
I'll tell you what, Dylan, if you can come in here and prove us wrong, I'll give you my channel. You can have it because I know you're banned on YouTube, so you can have my channel. Come in. Come on. $1,100, a free fucking channel. Come on, buddy. I'm just a clown, right? Who's the clown now?
I'll even sweeten the deal. You come over right now, you can have mine too.
So when you show
Right.
up to the place,
That's
it's
two
going to
channels.
tell you to go, because you're going to show up before it opens, or are you going to be there at 9? Because we're going to be there around 8 or 8:30.
TikTok motherfucker.
No, if you're
Or
a vendor,
You can have free from Fetters Grove.
show up anytime
Right.
you want. You can. Oh, you're right, because they don't open until 10. You're right. They don't
You're
open
just sitting
until
here
10.
eating chips, big guy.
So, you're right. Yeah, so.
It's crazy, man. He will not come face it. He just will not, man.
Yeah, so we'll be there at 9. We'll be there at 9. So when you show up,
$1,100. 2, that's a YouTube channel and a backup for you.
yeah, they're not gonna. Yeah, we'll just let them know that you're with us and you're splitting the table. And I email.
$1,200.
You email them and everything. Let them know, right? I emailed them. So.
Or I'm just going to keep coming for you, buddy. And eventually I'm going to make my way out to Texas, and we are going to have a face-to-face talk. And you will not run. You will not hide. I'm sure you will cry. I promise you will cry.
You see, you're going to see a sign on the corner that says Reptile Show.
And you will
And
beg.
you're going to come right in there. There's going to be a lady standing there. She's going to be dictating which way you go, and you're going to turn in. You're going to make a right into that driveway, and then you're going to make another right.
Nothing. We got 5 minutes.
So, yeah.
I need to put,
Yeah,
this,
as soon as you walk
put it back
in
out there. Here it is.
in the doorway,
Put it back out just in
walk
case.
down, and I'm going to be on the
Just in
left.
case he actually grows a pair.
Like, go towards the other set of doors, and you're
I'm
going to
gonna
see
spam my
to
own
the left.
chat.
You can't miss my sign.
I'll go with
The
you.
sign's up in the air.
I have no problem going. I've been to Texas. Texas is nice. I like Texas.
Looks pretty cool. There's some people out there I could visit.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind going to Texas.
You know,
Make it happen, Captain.
girl, you sold more than me.
I mean,
You did.
we're gonna have the
you did
discussion one way or
70,
another.
50, and 30.
You know what
for
I
the
mean?
Plushies. So you did.
Yep.
He and I will have the discussion
So bitch, you
one
already-
way
you guys have to
or
pay
another.
The remaining balance.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm talking to you, Fatty. I should be saying this to him.
No, you
Listen.
No,
good.
I sold.
Listen, hero. Texas might be big, but it ain't that big. You and I will have a discussion face to face. If you don't come do it here, we will talk face to face. I'm not fucking with you. I'm not playing with you anymore. We're going to talk. And you're going to answer some questions. And you're going to make some apologies. I promise you this. We got 3 minutes left. Yeah, a leg press challenge. Come on, Southpaw. This motherfucker out here looking like what's that shit you get at the mall? The Bobo? The fucking cup of bubbles. He looks like a fucking cup of Bobo on fucking 2 chopsticks.
And the boba tea. They got no legs.
Well, I want to know what the fuck he did with the rest of the bird that he stole them legs from.
I love that TikTok video, man, about the roid use, man. The not natural situation, man, because it's absolutely right, man. It does give our youth a very bad
Yeah.
It's a very bad example for our youth and for those young men trying to be fit. We know a lot of guys are really into fitness today. A lot of young men are into working out, lifting weights.
Yeah.
They try to get the upper hand on it. And we all know this. It's an issue. It's been an issue for a while. A lot of people that come out of recovery too will go and get into fitness and they'll start getting into gear. And I mean, it's just a known fact. It happens. You know what I mean? And to know that he's sitting there basically saying that he's a man of integrity and honor, but letting it be known that he's not natural and that it's okay. It's not an issue. It doesn't affect anybody else. No, it affects the kids and those that look up to you that might be watching your channel. Jackass.
Yeah. But and then somebody had mentioned, I mean, he doesn't think anybody watches his stuff for fitness. Only women watch him. Then why is he calling himself the fitness guy? Why is he a fitness expert? But why not just go over to OF? Just go over there, you big fucking goober. I mean, half the chicks that, oh yeah, Tina, steroids are uber illegal over here. Half the chicks that see you on fucking TikTok are disgusted by him anyway. Actually, 75, 80%. All through the chats. Anyone who's ever, I saw his video on, like if you go and read the comments and his shit, when people, I saw that guy, he's disgusting. What's wrong? Yeah, he looks like fucking Chet from Weird Science after the fucking lady turned him into whatever that thing was. The Toad dude.
And what that dude don't realize is he's slow as molasses, boy.
Slow as fucking in the wintertime in the mountains.
Like I don't know how much he weighs, but I'm 6 foot and I'm about 224. But I'm not solid muscle like that, man. I'm gonna move faster. Believe that. I'm gonna be a lot more agile. While you're standing in the mud, I'm gonna be sticking and moving, pal. Just saying.
I mean, I'm just gonna fold his ass up, like I said, like a love note. I'm gonna make him kiss his own butthole.
Like a motherfucking foldable chair, baby.
That's it. I mean, there's a reason he had me where I was, right? So he never really got to see anything, so I guess I should give him his money's worth, right?
Yeah, he's fucking dude, man. Well, I mean, that says it all, man. I mean, he's not willing to come up here and face it, man. He's not willing to come up here and talk about
2
it.
hours.
I'm gonna keep doing my TikTok videos.
Oh yeah, I'm not going anywhere. We're just gonna keep it.
I might need some people to send me some clips, though.
All right. Bet.
Since I'm blocked, bro, I don't have anything.
Hold on. We got before you go, I want to thank Gator and Fetty for a good live. Glad to see you all here and all you chat as well, newcomers. Thank you, Nana. This live's for you, baby girl.
Likewise. Good to see you too, man.
Always great to see Nana, man. And
man.
Listen, guys, if you're in the TikTok space, feel free to go over there and let him know. He had 6 hours 4 hours between the live and the 2 hours prior that he had warning. And again, really not working. Not like you got a girlfriend. Not like you're doing anything but sitting in your truck or lifting fucking weights that I'd seen high school JV kids lift.
And you were offered $1,200 cash and 2 channels.
Really?
I'm willing to give up free from Federals Grove for you to come up here and talk to us like a man.
I'm sorry, darling. my Nana says, "Don't call me baby girl." But listen, guys, feel free to go let him know that he missed a prime opportunity. He missed it. Now, if he wants to come back and where'd it go? Anyway, let him know he missed a good opportunity to come face his accusers and to clear his name because he's such a wholesome, honest guy. He very well could have come in here and just, I mean, it's just me and Fetty, and I'm a clown, right?
You feel that?
I'm that clown up there in the corner. I'm just how'd that happen? I thought I came over there. I'm just that clown way up there in that corner. Up there. Yeah. Just a clown, right, guy? So why don't you come clown around with me next time I do this? Because I'm gonna make it. I'll make another one here relatively soon for you. So I'm gonna keep calling you out. But anyway, Fetty, thanks for coming, bro.
I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out, man. Chill, man. We're both kind of beat, man. We've been going since 2:30 this morning, so we're just gonna chill, man. We got to go tomorrow and do it again, and then head back home. We got a couple-hour drive, so. But yeah, definitely, brother. I saw you up, man. I had to come up, man, and hang out with my brother, man.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me up, man.
Love those videos, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep rolling with it, man. I'm gonna keep doing it, man. I like TikTok, man. I like how there's different ways to do stuff on there. It's kind of tricky.
It's different. It's weird.
Yeah. And it's all in the content you put out too. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's all in what you make, man. I mean, you can make the best out of it, or you can.
I was saying, if you go watch Goose or Justin Nunley, or Ostro Udy, there's prison guys on there that are fucking hilarious. There's a good group guys and girls. There's a fucking chick that dances in the bathroom. Lady, I think it's just Lady in the Bathroom, and she lip syncs fucking hardcore rap, and she's just this skinny white chick, and they're doing makeup and shit. It's fucking hilarious, dude. I don't know why I find it so funny. Like, if it's like the shit, like if you and I are walking, mostly you because you're married, but you're walking around the house and you happen to walk into the bathroom, the bedroom, and there's your old lady fucking thugging it out, fucking just thugging out, and she turns around and she's like, "Oh,"
and you stand there watching her,
yeah. It's so funny, dude. It's hilarious. But there's stuff funny. Like that that's like it's worth watching. Some of them I call them like amateur comedians. They really are. There's this fucking crazy hillbilly looking dude that dances to rap or any kind of, he just dances to anything. He's out there with his shirt off. He's got this crazy beard and his fucking receding hairline. His hair's all wacky. And he's just doing his shit. It's fucking it's awesome. It's funny. That's good stuff.
Yeah, shit like that. I mean, that's cool, man. Because some stuff, I mean, you don't see that on YouTube anymore. No, you used to back in the day with from what I understand, I never even really got to watch YouTube because I was away. But from what I understand, back in the day, YouTube was a lot different, man. Right. So it's changed. So yeah, it's kind of like you've seen a lot. There's a lot of comical stuff on there, man. It's true. There's some funny stuff on there.
And then there's shit like this fucking clown, or just like I said, the cyber grifting, the soft grifting, the fucking slow begging, whatever the fuck they call it, man. It's just right. And then people are arguing with each other and like, what? Fucking for real. So, my algorithms kind of get screwed up because I go and I search some of his stuff, or so I probably have monkeyed with my algorithm. and I don't get to watch the shit that I normally would. But I also, I'm looking for military shit, and there's some great guys. Listen, if you want to watch veteran content creators for the vets here, there's some really good guys on TikTok. I follow a couple of them. But anyway, let me get out of here, dude. Highlander, great to see you. Fetty, thanks, man. Tell Mama I said hi, miss her, love her. Keep them fucking spiders. Keep them spiders over there.
Gator says he loves you. Keep the spiders going and over here, away from him, honey.
Yeah.
Everybody says hi. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Much love. I love you, bro, man. I hope you have a good night, bro. I'll talk to you later, man. I'll shoot you a text tomorrow, bro, after I get up and everything.
It sounds good.
All right, brother. I love you, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. You guys have a good night. Be safe. I love you all. I'm out of here.
Peace, bro. So there you go, guys. We waited 2 hours and a couple minutes, 2 hours plus. Hey, 360. So you can go to Free from Fetters Grove. If you look at my channel after the live, or if you want to go into the thing, you'll see community, I think it is. And it's got links to those guys' channels. So you're going to have Real Greg Kelly, Hood Conservative, Free from Fetters Grove, the All-American Chicano Network, and Bear Reacts, because he's got two different genres. So yeah, man, you should like them. Good guys, just a group of good guys. You got, who else is creating content? I don't even remember anymore. Some of you jokers, after I took off, started making stuff. I know, Fetty, right? But anyway, guys, thanks for coming and hanging out for a couple hours. I know it was long, and we're just tooling around, just dicking off. But thanks for coming in. And hey, yeah, Nick, you want to put them all up there real quick? Go ahead. I'll eat another Frito while we're waiting. Hey, mate, you have a good night over there in England, huh? Yeah, there's a lot of good content creators over here. But anyway, guys, have a great night. Thanks for coming. Love you guys. Be good. Have a great evening. Be safe this weekend. Yep, keep going. Keep going, Mickey. You guys make sure if you're on TikTok, like and share. Like and share all my videos. That way that word is getting out for people. That way people can see more of that content. Again, it's not for personal gain. It's not for profit. It's about getting a message out. We're trying to get a message out to people, and we're trying to save as many of these people from potentially being scammed down the road. Because even though he is laying low at the moment, he's going to pop back up to the normal shit that he does. So like and share all those videos as much as you can, if you would, please. And you can like and share this one. I'm not so concerned about YouTube. He doesn't really have a presence over here, but you guys are more than welcome to share my stuff. Anybody who wants to stitch or duet any of my content over there, I don't care, guys. Dude, knock yourself out. Anything I got on that page is yours. Take it. And I think the other guys feel the same way. It's all for the common good. So appreciate everybody showing up. Thanks for listening. You know who you are. You're a little bitch. And weak, man. Just weak fucking sauce not showing up. You're just weak sauce, bro. Like, don't ever talk about how badass or big and tough you think you are, or fucking you're a man of your word, or you'll go toe to toe with anybody. I'll fucking stand up, blah 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 blah. Just shut the fuck up. Okay, just shut the fuck up, because you ain't shit. With that, have a good evening.